Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another VW show. We're going to be doing two issues tonight, 66 and 67. I'm going to do them in the right order this week. I hope everyone is well. I'm glad it's the end of the week, but it will soon be Monday. But no, weather's a bit naff here at the moment. I'm hoping it's going to be nicer tomorrow. I'm going off to Thorpe Park tomorrow, so again, I live there basically. Right, let me go through some chat and then we'll start the build. So we've got DS Models in first. Hello, everyone. Hi, Horlixs. Good luck with your show and build. So thank you, Dave. Hope you're well. Okay. Lord Peter Webster says, hi, Alex. Enjoy the build tonight, bud. Thank you very much, Peter. And Peter says, hi to Dave S. Gillian says, good evening, Horlixs, and everyone in the chat. So hi, Gillian. Dave Max says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Alex. Have a great show. Thank you. Dave Max says, good evening, so Dave, Lord Peter, Gillian. And Peter says, hi to Gillian and Dave Mac. Mark's Mods is in. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Mark. How are you? Peter says, hi, Mark. Gillian says, hi to Peter. And Mark says, hi to Peter. Dave Mac says, hi to Mark. Gillian says, good evening, Mark. Oh, there we go. Bit of lag there. Gillian says, good evening, Dave Mac Builds. Mark says hi to Gillian and Dave Mac. Gillian says, good evening to DS Models. Lindsay says, hi, hi, Owen Horlixs. So, hello, Lindsay, how are you? Peter says, hi to Lindsay. Dave Mac says, hi, Lindsay. Mark says, hi to Lindsay as well. And that's some of the chat caught up with. Chat's still working okay at the moment, which is good. They must have fixed the issue we had on Wednesday. So, yeah, we're going to be working on 66 first. And, yeah, let's just get into it. I'm looking forward to doing these two issues because it's going to strengthen up a bit what we did last week. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. So, let me adjust some cameras. There we go. You can see what we're doing. Hopefully. So this is the upper front sub chassis. So this is 66. Okay, so the parts supplied are upper front sub chassis. That's heavy metal. And then we've got some BD04 screws. Which are here. Cool. And then we've got also some BP10 screws. So we've got two types of screw with this issue. Okay. The reason being some are for plastic and some are going to be for metal. So I'll grab out the oil dispenser. And we can start putting these together. So let me bring up the bit that we worked on. So yeah, it's really growing in length now. So hopefully it won't be long before we get like a rolling chassis on this. But these are very fragile here, so we're going to be strengthening the front up here with this with these issues tonight. Okay, so what we're going to be doing first is examine the upper front sub chassis. And it has 3 holes in one end to secure it to the middle part of the chassis and 2 holes on each side to secure it to the front wheel arches. So there'll be the wheel arches. It's going to be this way. Okay, and then we've got 3 holes here at the back. one in the middle there and one on the outer edges. Locate the posts in the middle part of the chassis and the front wheel arches to be inserted into the holes mentioned in the previous step. So there's some posts on here which are going to fit into these holes. So that is going to simply fit along there. They're going to be pushed in, and that is a really tight fit. Well, this side was anyway. Okay. And that is that in place. I think that's the right way. Let's have a look. No, it's not. Similar, but I've done that the wrong way, which was confusing because the mag shows you with it on the correct way, the other way up. Cool. So we're going to spin that round. There you go. Then refit that. Okay. It's quite difficult, yeah, just try and work out, pick out the details and see the pictures. So, secure the rear of the front sub-chassis to the front of the middle part of the chassis with 3 BD04 screws. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. So there are going to be the metal screws. We're going to start with starting off the middle one. And using a bit of oil just to help them. There we go. That's nice and solid. There's a bit of oil on there. Right. Okay, with that being done, we're going to secure the sides of the front sub-chassis to the 2 wheel arches with 4 BP10 screws. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are like top hat screws. So that's 1. These ones don't go in tight at all because remember we are screwing into plastic. So just enough for it to stop. The main support is coming from this middle section. So this is just to secure the wheel arches. So it keeps that all solid because these were quite vulnerable. But now we've got some metal frame holding it all together. You still got to be careful with it, but it won't be so. There we go. But it won't be so so fragile. So that is that done, and that is the completed issue. The upper front sub chassis, and then it's the the view with it installed. So it's that's just given some weight. So we're getting to the stage now where obviously every metal piece we're putting on, it's just adding to the weight of this model. So that is it. That is issue 66. I'm just going to grab my screws out, and we will put these away. Okay. So let's have a little bit more chat. So Lee says hi, Alex. Hi, Lee. How are you? Peter says hi to Lee. Dave Max says hi to Lee. Crafty Chris says good evening, everyone. So hi, Chris. How are you? Peter says hi to Chris. Lindsay says hello, Crafty Chris and Lee. Dave Max says evening to Chris. And Lee says here, but working on my slate mine. And Lee says good stream, big thumbs up. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's just move that back because we're going to need this again very shortly. And we're going to move on now to issue 67. So in this issue, we're going to do the lower front sub-chassis. Parts included with this issue is the lower front sub-chassis and some BV04 screws. So that is in this pack here. So this is going to further strengthen what we've already strengthened. So yeah, plenty of strength in this model. Okay, so someone took this out. So we've got the BD04 screws, so I'll get them put in there like so. Okay, and we're going to have a fairly quick issue. Because we're just going to be securing this to the front there. So it says examine the lower front sub chassis. So right, let's examine this. So it's showing the picture of this way up at the moment. Locate the post indicated in the picture, which we used to insert it into the upper sub chassis, which was assembled in the last issue. Locate the corresponding holes on the upper front sub chassis for the screws to secure the two pieces together. So I can see the screws it's outlining in the mag. So this one here, one in there, or this one over here, but it's hard to see. You've got one there, one at the back there, one just there, one in there, and then we've got these two at the front here. And there's two, yeah, just these two in the actual metal framework, not this hole here. So what we're going to need to do is carefully turn this on its side for a moment and fit this in. So you can see you've got the two holes here. It's black on black, so there's two holes here, and that's going to fit in nicely, hopefully. Yes, there we go. That one in there. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. And that's what we look like. It's going to fit nicely in there. That's a little bit loose, but once we've put some screws in, that should bring it all together. But that is still loose, so we're going to carefully put it back the correct way up and use that, and then we're going to secure that all in with 6 screws. So I'm going to use some oil on the screws to get this in. So let's start with this one here. To stop it falling out. I'm just going to start them all off, and then we'll go back round them afterwards and finish tightening them up. Two. This marks 4. Everything's lining up absolutely fine. And then put the last screw in. Right. Now I'm going to turn this up carefully. Hold this and then get some good tightness on them. Okay. And that is that together, and you can see that is a really nice fit. So that is all done, and that strengthens the front up now, and that is now solid. And that is issue 67 complete. So we've nearly got a rolling chassis. I know in the coming issues we're going to be working on the suspension at the front. So yeah, that'll be exciting. And there's some springs and shock absorbers and things, and so I'd imagine we'll be working up in the next few issues the front, and then those wheels that we did near the beginning of the build will then go on here, I expect, and then we will have a complete rolling chassis, a base to carry on building upwards. So yeah, there you go. That is that issue, well, those 2 issues complete for tonight. So 23 minutes, including chat. So let me move the light, the camera. There you go. So Lee says we've done that. Dave Max says, nice work, Alex. It's looking great so far. Excellent show. Big thumbs up. Thank you very much. And Lee says, oh, it's jumps. It's jumps. Lee says, good stream. Looking good. Keep up good work. Thank you. Lindsay's build says, cool. So you are. Todd. Hi, all. Looks great, Alex. Thank you. Thanks, Todd. And Peter says hi to Todd. So, yeah, that's it. Another few issues done. So, what's coming up? There may be a stream over the weekend, but nothing is confirmed. So just keep an eye out on Facebook groups and your notifications. Everyone that in the community that I'm in touch with is in the description below. So check out their channels, subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll be notified when any of them go live or upload a video. So there may be a show on Sunday, maybe. It's not confirmed. That takes us round to Monday. Now, you don't want to miss Monday. First of all, we have Crafty Chris, and no, we might not. It's I believe it's Crafty Chris's birthday, so there may not be a stream, but that's to be confirmed. So we'll see what happens. Depending on if there is a Disney Doll's House or not. There could be, there could not be. Just keep an eye out, 7 o'clock, if the ladies are going to go live. And then after that, you don't want to miss my leopard build, because excuse me, you probably just sit there. It's complete. It's been charged, and that's as far as it's gone. So Monday, all being well, I will have Geordie Dave with me and DS Models, because they both helped me and assisted me with this build at some point through the build. We're going to be finishing the model on Monday. We're going to be building and completing the remote control for it. And then with everyone here, we're going to do a completely live, unscripted turn on and see if she's going to fire into life. So that'll be Monday. Now, I haven't spoken to them yet. If the Doll's House doesn't go out, I might go out a bit earlier, just to give us a bit more time with it. Otherwise, it'll be probably around 8:30, depending on how long the Doll's House issue is. So just keep an eye out. Most of you are regulars anyway, so you'll be notified. But if you are new to the channel or watching, please consider subscribing and like this video. It'll really help. Thank you. And I've grown some subscribers in the last week or two. I'm now up to 710. So yeah, they've just come out of nowhere. So thank you if you're watching this and you're a new subscriber. That's it from me. I'm going to get off. I hope you have a lovely weekend. As I say, I'm off to Thorpe Park tomorrow with my mate Dean, and his stepbrother is there over from Australia. I think it's Australia. I've never met him, so he's in his early 20s, I believe, and he's not really been to many theme parks, I think, where he lives. So, or he's not close to one. So he's really excited. I've never, I've known Dean for years, since I was a kid, as best friend. So I've never met his half brother. So it's going to be fun. So I'm picking them up tomorrow, and we're going to Thorpe Park to basically do what I love and go on some roller coasters. So yeah, can never get enough of them. One day I want one in the garden, if I can get a big enough property. But no, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll just finish this little bit of chat. So Arctic Wolf, I'm away. What did I miss? I did a bit more, 2 more issues of the VW. We've done I think you saw last week, we put the front wheel arches on, and they're a bit wobbly. So this week we put, I'll show you again, save you going back. We put on some more, sorry it's blurry, we put on the framework here in the middle, the sub chassis, which just strengthens this all up at the front. So, and she's got some weight now. So yeah, that's what we did tonight. Quite a quick issue, to be honest, Eric. Lindsay says hi, Todd and Eric. And Todd says, Eric lives. Yeah. Eric lives. And Lee says, hi, night all. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As I say, see you on Monday. Don't want to miss it. We'll be firing the tank up and yeah, testing all its features after we've built the remote. So and on that saying, as always, Ian was being very generous, and I got some batteries through from Amazon. So we have got plenty of cells to get this controller up and running now. So yeah, I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and yeah, see you later. So take care, everyone. Good night.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.